welcome again our viewers. Today we shall continue with our topic, that is probability. And as we said again, it's a topic that is so much examinable, is so much tested in our exams. So and it's a very easy topic, but we shall do some few examples and get how easy it is. The last time we had a question on probability, and also today we shall do an example on the same. And our next example today is two identical baskets. That is basket A and B. Two identical basket A and B contain white and red balls. White and red balls. We are told that the basket A contains 7 white balls. We are told that it contains white and then 3 red balls. 3 red balls, while basket B we are told that basket B contains 5 white balls and 5 red balls. Then we are told that a bag is chosen. At random, and the 2 balls picked from it one after another without replacement. Then we are required to illustrate that information in a tree diagram, or we should put this information in a probability tree diagram. And again, as we said about the probability, it is chances. And we are told that these two identical baskets, they are two baskets that are similar, or they appear similar to one another. Therefore, picking them, it means basket A and basket B, there is nothing that can make choosing either basket A or basket B biased. The choice of choosing either basket B or B, it cannot be biased because the baskets are identical. They are similar. They appear the same. And they are told that these baskets, they contain white and red balls. And we are told that basket A contains 7 white balls. So we have basket A with 7 white. And then we have the same basket. We are told that it contains 3 red balls. So it means the total number of balls in that basket was 10 balls. Then they are told that basket B contained 5 white balls and 5 red balls. So we are told that this individual, this fellow, took 2 balls from one of the basket, and the basket that was to be picked, the 2 balls, was random. Then we are told to find or to illustrate this information in a probability tree diagram. Now, we have summarized this information here. And it's now we can draw a tree diagram whereby we are told that these two baskets, that is basket A and basket B, they are chosen by random, by chance. So what is the probability of choosing either basket A or basket B? Remember we said that the total probability is 1. Therefore, because these are two baskets, the probability of choosing either of the basket, it is 50-50, which we say it is a half. So the probability of choosing basket B, the probability of choosing basket A, it is half. We can either by random. By random, what we mean by random is whereby the chances of picking either of the basket is not compromised, or it is not biased. There is not higher chances of choosing basket A other than choosing basket B, or there is no higher chances of choosing basket B than choosing basket A, because the picking is random and the two baskets are random, identical, or they are similar to one another. Therefore, the probability of choosing basket A is half, as well as the probability of choosing basket B. Then what if we choose basket A, what is the probability that we choose a white ball? We can either choose a white ball or a red ball. If we choose basket A, we can either choose white ball or red ball. What is the probability of choosing white ball if we choose, or if we pick? What's the probability of picking white ball if we pick from basket A? The probability is 7. We are told that there are 7 white balls, and it is the total number of balls is 10. So this one will be 7/10. This one will be 7/10. What's the probability of picking a red ball from basket A? It is 3/10. Then again, if we choose basket B other than basket A, if we pick these balls from basket B, the probability of choosing a white ball, it is 5/10, which is a half. That is a white ball. Then the probability of choosing a red ball, it is 5/10. Then again, remember this is one ball. We are supposed to pick 2 balls. And there is this information here. A bag is chosen at random, and the 2 balls are picked from it one after another without replacement. Make sure you understand this one and underline this one. It is without replacement. So with replacement, we mean if I pick, for example, if I pick basket A and I pick a white ball, I am left with 9 balls. So if it is with replacement, I take back my ball to the basket, so the total number of balls becomes 10 again. I pick another ball from that basket. But without replacement, it means that after I pick one ball and it remains with 10 balls, that is, for example, if it is basket A, if it remains with 9 balls, I will not replace the ball that I picked earlier. So the second ball, I will pick it from 9 balls. That is without replacement. The same case applies to our basket B. So in this case, if you are to pick the next ball here, we can find some space here. I hope you summarize that one in your book. So if you are to pick a white ball, the second ball, if you are to pick the first ball as white, the second ball, the probability of picking the second ball as white from basket A will therefore be, remember there were 7. So if you pick a white ball from this basket, we'll be left with 6 white balls. Remember, we picked the first ball as white, so the second ball will be 6 out of 9 balls. Remember, after we picked the first time, we remained with 9 balls. So the probability of picking a white ball from the same basket the second time, it will be 6, the number of balls that remained after we picked the first ball, then over the total number of balls, which is 9. Remember, we picked the first ball, so we remained with the 9 balls. Then again, from the same, we can pick the first ball as white, but the second ball can be red. What's the probability of picking a second ball as a red ball? Remember, it is the same basket. We remained with the 9. Remember, initially there were 10 balls. If we pick the first ball as white, remember, we shall be left with 3 red balls and 6 white balls, because we've already picked one the first ball as red. So as white, sorry. So what is the probability of picking a red ball from the same basket? Remember, the number of red balls remain the same, which is 3. Therefore, it will be 3 out of 9. Remember, this is without replacement. Then we go to the second chance from the same basket, whereby you could have a white ball after we pick the first the red ball at the first time. So if we pick the red ball the first time, the number of white balls remains in that basket. It will be 7 white balls. So what is the probability of picking a white ball from the same basket the second time after we pick the red ball? So it will be 7 now over the total number of balls, which is 10. Remember, we remained with 10 balls, not 10 but 9. Remember, we remained with 9 balls after picking the first ball. Those are the chances in the first basket. We come to the second basket. The second basket, we can pick white or red after picking white ball the first time. We can also pick a white and a red ball after picking the first ball as a red ball. So in the second basket, if we choose the first basket, the second basket, which is basket B by random, and we pick the first ball as white, remember we shall remain with how many white balls in that basket? 4 white balls. We shall remain with 4 white balls. Remember, we said here again in that basket B, we had 5 white balls and 5 red balls. So after we pick the first ball as white from the basket, we shall remain with 4. We shall remain with 4 balls. So it will be 4. From it will be 4 over 9. Remember, the first ball we picked and there is no replacement, without replacement. What's the probability of picking a red ball after the first ball was white? Remember, in that case, if you pick the first ball as white, the number of red balls remains in that basket. Therefore, we shall have 5, which is the total number of red balls in that basket after we pick the first ball as white, over 9, the total number of balls after we pick the first ball. Then we come to the chances, the second chance from the same basket, where we have the first ball as red. After picking the first ball as red, we can pick a white ball from the same basket. So what is the probability of picking white ball after picking the first ball as red? So this one, we shall get this one by having, remember, if we pick the first ball as red, we shall remain with 4 red balls, and the total number of balls will be 9. But remember, if the first time we picked red, so the total number of balls in that basket, white balls, remains the same, so it will be 5 over 9. But now, if we pick the first ball as red, the second ball, probability of picking a second ball as red, it will be, remember, there is no replacement, and we picked the first ball as red, so we remain with 4 red balls, so it will be 4 over 9. And this is the probability 3 diagram. Then from this point, we can be able to answer different equations, because this is the probability of having white, this is the probability of having white, red, the probability of having red, white, the probability of having white, the probability of having white, red, the probability of having red, white, and having red. Those are possible chances of the combination of balls that we can pick from those baskets if we pick up 2 balls by random without replacement. Then from there, we go to our equations on the same. After illustrating, it becomes simpler to answer the questions concerning the same. And the first question is, find the probability that the 2 balls picked are of the same color. What is the probability of picking balls from this illustration, or from this incident, from this event? What's the probability of picking 2 similar balls? That's what we mean. What we mean is either taking red or white balls. We can pick white or red. So what is the probability of picking white? White is the probability of picking the first ball as white, which is 7 over 10, and the probability of picking the second ball as white, which is 6 over 9. Therefore, the probability of the probability of picking two balls that are similar is the probability of picking white, or the probability of picking probability of picking red. Remember, in probability we say the all means and, so it is the probability of picking white, which is represented by 7/10 multiplied by 6/9, or that means and we can and the probability of picking red, that is red, which is 5/10 multiplied by 4/9. Yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah, I can see we have some more white. So I think this one should not be. Yeah, we can pick. Sorry. Yeah. I can see we have more chances. We can pick white from the first basket. We can pick white from the second basket. We can pick red from the first basket, and we can also pick red from the first basket. Here, I think we should have another one, which is red with the probability of this one shall be 3/10. Then we have 2/9. Sorry. Hope we are okay. Now there is also the probability. So what is the probability of this? Is the first probability, or this one? Then we also add the probability of having this red again from the same from the first basket, which is represented by 3/10 multiplied by 2/9, plus this probability again of white here, which is 5/10. This is 5/10 multiplied by 4/9, which is 4/9. Hope we are not lost. We are saying again, the probability of picking similar balls is the probability of picking white from basket A, or red from basket A, or picking white from basket B and red from basket B. So there are 4 chances, there are 4 events of picking similar balls from this basket. If we choose basket A, we can choose red from the same basket. We can also choose, we can get white from the same basket. We can get red from the same basket, and the same case applies to basket B. And there's another important thing that we should not forget about this one, that in all those probabilities, all those chances, there is initial chance which is a half, which is random. Therefore, the probability of choosing white from basket B is dependent on whether we choose basket A. These are independent events. The probability of picking white from basket B, it depends on our choosing either basket A or basket B. So this half is very important, it's very crucial. So therefore it means this probability we shall multiply by half. What we mean by this is, if you are to choose white, it is half multiplied by 7/10 multiplied by 6/9. So this is multiplying by half. We multiply that by half. Then the other one we also multiply by half. So all through we multiply by half. So it's like factoring half outside the bracket. So after what we get, we multiply by half. Or simply, you can just multiply each and every probability by half, because it is dependent on which basket you choose. And remember, the probability of choosing either basket is half. It is 50-50. So in our case, the first event or chance, it is 7/10 multiplied by 6/9, which is equals to 7 multiplied by 6 is 42/90 plus plus 5/10 multiplied by 4/9, which is 20/90 plus 3/10 multiplied by 2/9, which is 6/90 plus 5/10 multiplied by 4/9, which is 20/90. If we add this one, we get 42 plus 20, that is 62, plus 6, that is 68, plus 20, that is 88 over 90. The probability of picking similar balls is equals to 88 over 90. Then we multiply all through by half. The total probability we multiply by half, and this one gives us 44 over 90. This one is by half. By half, this is 44. So the probability of getting similar balls, or either white balls, consecutive similar balls, if it is white, or red, it is 44 over 90. It is the probability of picking white from the first basket, red from the first basket, or picking white from the second basket and the red from the second basket. And remember, we said the probability of picking either basket, A or B, it is by chance, and it is half. That's why we multiply this one by half. So then again, we shall, because of our time, because of our some other limitations, I would like us to note that one. Let us keep that one in mind. Let us keep the equation. Let us keep the probability diagram that I've rubbed. Let us keep the equation. The first equation was finding the probability of finding similar balls. Then we shall continue with the rest of the equation in our next lesson. So keep posted with us. We shall be live again on Wednesday. A time like now, we shall be able to tackle other questions, God willingly, and we shall be able to help one another. Again, as we reminded ourselves, let us always remember to sanitize. Let us clean our hands. Let us eat well, and let us keep safe, because we need each other post-COVID. Shalom, shalom.